Hello everyone, once again. So now then, you know that already you know that in continuation of that chapter, Animal Kingdom. Now already we had started. So then today's topic is the Animal Kingdom, that is Chordata. We have till previous classes, we have done till all these Chordata till we have done in live class. So now then we will start Chordata. Already I have written that because it will take more time. So then I want to explain from this chart. Then I will rub it. So how that, first of all we will talk about Chordata. As in class 9th, what are the characteristics of Chordata? Main characteristics of Chordata, there are main 5 in class 9th I think. That is presence of notochord, presence of dorsal nerve cord, pharyngeal gill slits are there, which you have done. Here anal tail is also there. Now heart is also there, and central, heart is also, ventral side, ventral heart is there. So these are the main characteristics of Chordata. Means those organisms which are those organisms which are having these characteristics of mainly presence of notochord. Now that will come under this. So we will see that how the further classification of chordates. That is new for you, I think earlier in class 9th you haven't done. Till only the main characteristics of chordates you have done. I know that is NCERT book it is given. So now then presence of, again I am recalling that, presence of notochord, presence of dorsal nerve cord, then pharyngeal gill slits. Now then fourth one, anal tail, pelvic anal tail you can say, and a heart is there. Now in your book is this 9th class book is also, 11th class book is also given these characteristics, right? Now then further we will divide these chordates, because all those are having these characteristics, all they will come under this group. But further we have got some differences between them. So we have divided this chordata group into 3 categories. What are these 3? Urochordata, Urochordata, or it is also called tunicata. It is also called tunicata. Urochordata, cephalochordata, cephalo, cephalochordata. Then third one is there, vertebrata. Right? Now you know that one, you are very familiar with vertebrates, but these two are new for you. So now then you will see how they are differentiating from each other. Why we are putting in separate groups. First these two, Urochordata and cephalochordata. These two are also considered as protochordates. What are these? Protochordates. Proto means primitive, ancient. Now means that is a proto. These both are referred as protochordates, and these protochordates means Urochordata and cephalochordata. These are marine, right? So now then that will be these two are. So what are the differences between these two, Urochordata and cephalochordata? So see the main difference in their notochord, right? That not in Urochord, notochord is present in larval tail, right? Because larva is there, larval stage is there. It means incomplete development, indirect development is there, and in that larval tail, in only notochord is present only in larval tail, means in the larva of these group of organisms. Now then they will have notochord, and further development that notochord is not there, but only in larval stage notochord is present, right? So that will call urochordate. So that these are Urochordata, cephalochordata and vertebrata. These 3 are also known as subphylum. Main phylum is chordate, then that phylum divided into subphylums. Now then, is that clear? Urochordata, they are having notochords, but in larval stage or larval tail. Examples of, already I told marine, all these are marine. Now then the example of these Acidia, Salpa, Dolinium. These 3 examples are given in your book also. Now these are having notochord, but in larval stage they are present, right? Now then we will talk about this cephalochordata. In cephalochordata, notochord is present throughout their life, means from head to tail, means from head to tail that will be present and throughout their life, after birth till death. This one notochord is present. While in that case only it will present in larval tail. That's why it is called cephalochordata. Cephalothorax region is cephalochordata, right? So now then it will be head to tail, for that notochord present head to tail throughout their life. Now the examples of these are branchiostoma and amphioxus. These are the examples of this cephalochordata. Now the next, when we talk about the third subphylum, that is vertebrata. That vertebrata is, means what is the difference between that? Just see in that these are only larval stage. These are present throughout their life from head to tail. Now vertebrata, that is present only in embryonic stage. That will be, means they are present but only in embryonic stage, means at the time of when they are developing is there, and then after zygote, then that organisms are developing, in that embryonic stage or in their embryos notochord is present, right? But after that notochord is replaced by vertebral column, as we also having vertebral column, right? And that vertebral column, earlier in our embryo, when we are growing in embryo, that embryonic stage, that vertebral column is notochord, right? Now that vertebral column is maybe cartilaginous or sometimes they are bony, right? Means both it can be. So now then further this vertebrata, when these are two we are left now, there's further division of this vertebrata. In this vertebrata, the division further, they divided into two divisions are there. That one is called agnatha and second one is called gnathostomata. Agnatha, jaw, on the basis of the jaw. Some are jawless, some are having jaws. So those are jawless, we are calling it agnatha. Agnatha, that example of this thing, that is the example of the class. Means here agnatha, that further it will be divided into class, that is cyclostomata. Cyclostomata. Now this second division is gnathostomata. That is G is silent. Gnathostomata, means those are having jaws. So here again that gnathostomata dividing into further class, that is called superclass. Now in that superclass, that is having the one is a pisces, fishes are there now because they have got fins, right? The pisces, and second one tetrapoda, means they have got limbs, right? Hind limbs and forelimbs are there. Tetra means four limbs are there. So then that will be tetrapoda. So then these are superclass. So vertebrata first of all divided into their two divisions, agnatha, jawless, and gnathostomata, bearing jaws. Then agnatha is divided into that only one class is there, that is cyclostomata. In that having the superclasses are there, two superclasses are there, that is pisces and tetrapoda. Further then they are dividing into class, means as in class cyclostomata. So then these pisces and these two are divided into other, means, and now till then I will rub it all because again we have to take this classification of this, right? So first again I am recapping this, that's the chordates divided into subphylum. That subphylum is Urochordata, Cephalochordata, Vertebrata. Now Urochordata, or it is also called tunicata. Now then notochord is present only in larval tail. And now the example Acidia and Salpa. In the Cephalochordata, notochord is present throughout their life and in where they are from head to tail, right? Now then example branchiostoma and amphioxus. Now these combinedly both are called protochordata, and these protochordates are marine. All these means Urochordate organisms and Cephalochordate organisms, they are marine. Now what next is the next subphylum vertebrate. Vertebrata means there are three are on the basis of the notochord, where that is a larval stage, that is throughout their life it will be only present in embryonic stage, and further they will be replaced by the vertebral column. Maybe that vertebral column may be cartilaginous or may be bony, right? It depends on that what type of. So now then further these vertebrates are divided into division, means that will be that there are two divisions of vertebrate. Now these two divisions are, one is called agnatha, second one is called gnathostomata. Now these two are further they are divided into class. This is cyclostomata, or that one gnathostomata again divided into two superclasses. One is pisces, other one tetrapoda, depending on the presence of on the basis of fins and limbs. Those are having fins, we have categorized into pisces group. Those are having only, they are having only four limbs are there, that is categorized into tetrapoda. Is that clear? This one, and then we will start now from this super class Pisces and Tetrapoda, right? So now we will start now. We are rubbing it now then. Here, first of all, then Pisces, superclasses, Pisces and then Tetrapoda. These two superclasses of vertebrates. First of all, division, then Gnathostomata and Agnatha. Then here we will talk about the Pisces. It means here is the Pisces. Sorry. Now then here, first one, Pisces. Right? Now then they have got fins. Now here that will be called Tetrapoda. They have got limbs. So now Pisces are having two types. Right? Pisces are having two. Means that will be called chondrichthyes. It's very important. Chondrichthyes. Or it is also called, osteichthyes. Right? And here are, these are simple classes are there. Amphibia, all of you know that about this. Amphibia, right? Then that will be Reptilia. Then it will be babies. And then next will mammal. Right? Now these are. So now then we will see that one. First of all, we will come and Agnatha, jawless fish, that is a cyclostomata. So we will start from cyclostomata. Okay, what are these? So that is a whole classification of this. We can write here. Which one that will be? Gnathostomata. Now we are dividing, that is a division. So now then further we will start. First of all, cyclostomata. We have taken, again I am recalling, vertebrata. Vertebrata divided into two groups. What are those two? That is a first jawless and without jaw. So here the Agnatha is there. Agnatha, there we have got cyclostomata. Then cyclostomata, and then that will be second group is Gnathostomata. Gnathostomata we have got Pisces, and now you can see in your book is also chart is also given in your book. That is just you can see this one. Vertebrates, division, Agnatha, legs, jaw, then cyclostomata. Here Gnathostomata, jaw bearing, and superclass divided Pisces and Tetrapoda. Now then it will be further divided in class chondrichthyes, osteichthyes, and Tetrapoda, amphibia, reptilia, aves and mammals. Right? So now then we will start from the cyclostomata. Right? Few characteristics of there, and these are, first we will take cyclostomata. That is also having cyclostomata. Here cyclostomata. In this cyclostomata, these are marine. As I told about that, these are mostly marine. Right? Now they are having sucking mouth. They are devoid of scales. Right, these are the main cyclostomata characteristics. The very interesting characteristics are there, main important characteristics there. That characteristic is there, means they are marine. Right, generally they are marine. But for laying eggs, they are moving to fresh water. Right? Means generally they are marine, but for spawning or you laying eggs, they are going to fresh water. After laying eggs, right? In fresh water, for laying eggs. For laying eggs, it will move to fresh water. After laying eggs, after that it will die. Means that will be after laying eggs, then that will be die. Die means it will be after that means after laying that life is finished. And then those eggs are, when they will converting into developing into through metamorphosis, they will become larvae, and those larvae again move to marine. That is the main characteristics of cyclostomata fishes, right? Means first sucking mouth devoid of scales, then sucking mouth they are sucking the food. Now then generally they are marine. Now the fins are there. Then their fins also, you can say fins are there. Now then only therefore laying eggs they will move to fresh water. After laying eggs they are in fresh water, they die, and then that will die, and that larva after metamorphosis, that larva will move to again marine habitat. So now this is the main characteristics of this. The example of this one, this group, Petromyzon. It is given in your book also, Petromyzon, and then it is also called Myxine. I will show you that figure also in your book. You have got this book is also. Just see this one, jawless vertebrate Petromyzon. This is the fish, right? So now then example is Petromyzon, and one more is the Myxine. This example is given, but figure is only one, that is a Petromyzon. Myxine is there? No. So now that is this one. The Myxine is there. That will be next one. Which will be next one? Now then we will start next. That is Chondrichthyes and Ostrithyes. When we are dividing pisage, again the more important topic, pisage, right? Fins are there and divided into main. That is very important question. Differentiate between these Chondrichthyes and Ostrithyes, right? So now first one, Chondrichthyes. First difference is there. That will be, these are mainly marine, but here these are both marine and freshwater. Marine and freshwater, right? Now the second one is the skeleton made up of cartilaginous. Chondrichthyes, cartilaginous skeleton. Here bony skeleton. Your differences are, the questions will be from these, differentiate 6.5 point, but that will be an important question from this. So now then cartilaginous skeleton, and that is a bony skeleton. Now third is there, that is gills are present but without cover, or you can say without gill cover is called operculum. So you can write here operculum is absent. Operculum is absent. That is present. Operculum is present, right? So now then here fourth one is there, that just differentiating from each other. Here placoid scale is there. Placoid scales are there. Here cycloid, or it is also called ctenoid, scales are there, right? This is the fourth difference. Now when we talk about 5, here again the one more interesting characteristics, that is they are having air bladder. Air bladder is absent. Air bladder is absent. Here air bladder is present. Air bladder is absent, air bladder is present. Here because of air bladder is absent, so then they are continuously swimming, because they are thinking the base means they are scaring, then they will sink in the water. So then because of that fear, they will, because air bladder is not there, no buoyancy is there, so then they are non-stop swimming in that water. Here air bladder is present, the buoyancy is there, they are easily they are doing their work. Now then, next one is there that they are oviparous. They are oviparous. Now these are viviparous. These are viviparous. Right. Now then, seventh one is there, that is internal fertilization. Here external fertilization. And then just other characteristics are common. As you know, present heart is there, two-chambered heart is there. So here also, two-chambered heart. Then that will be one auricle, one auricle and one ventricle. So now that is just common in both. Now the fertilization also the same. Now here sexes are separate. Here sexes are separate. One more, they both are cold-blooded, means general characteristic, common characteristic heart, then cold-blooded. These are marine condition is also the same, right? So these are the common characteristics. Other are the differences are there. So these are very important differences. Or questions are, means that is 100% sure in every school paper you can see that question will be always. Means differentiate chondrichthyes, and there are right 6 differences between chondrichthyes or osteochthyes, whatever, right? So then it is given in a book also. When we talk about this, now just see, again come to the book. Where is that? This one. Now that you are in the one more characteristic is there. Some are in this group. Some fishes are electric ray. Means they are emitting light, electric ray. Torpedo, that example is torpedo. In book it is also given torpedo. Then that is sawfish. Then that is a stingray. Means these are some characteristics of stingray or electric ray for this in this group, right? And now then that is in that group, that is Clarice. Number of Exocetus, the question number of examples are given in your book also. So you can learn 2-3 examples from each group, right? So now this one today is only up to this topic we will take. Then further we will start the next super class, that will be tetrapoda. In tetrapoda we will start from amphibia, or again amphibia, reptilia, apes. All these are the very means already you have not done in class 9th, and then the same is there. Okay, only few more characteristics are needed. So then I hope you understood that. If any problem is there, any queries are there, you can note down in live class. We will make it clear your doubt. Okay, till then, bye.